today we're going to be talking about water, and water specifically as a universal solvent.
And what is a solvent?
I'm glad you asked. A solvent is basically a substance that dissolves another to form a solution. And here we have a picture. We were specifically talking about water, and this is just a picture of water as a solvent. And then we move on and we have a solute, or a solute, hard word to pronounce. And a solute is basically the substance which is dissolved in a given solution. And here we have water, which is our solvent. And then for my example, I used Kool-Aid as a solute, because Kool-Aid can dissolve in water. And then lastly, we have a solution, which is a liquid mixture in which the solute is distributed within the solvent. And here I drew Kool-Aid, and it is dissolved into the water because we added the Kool-Aid to the water and it was mixed in.
So now we're going to talk about polar versus nonpolar and why water is polar. So polar is, they have unbalanced charges and opposite charges in different areas of molecules. And here is a diagram. So opposite charges would be hydrogen and then oxygen. So hydrogen only has one electron and it would be positive, and oxygen has 8 electrons and that would be negative. So it's unbalanced because of the 2 hydrogens. Nonpolar is, they have balanced charges, and nonpolar things will not dissolve in water, and it is not charged because of equal amounts of electrons surrounding carbon. So we have another diagram here. The C stands for carbon and the H's are hydrogens, and so there's an equal amount of hydrogen on each side of the carbon, so that's why there is a balanced charge there.
And now we're going to talk a little bit more about polarity. And water is a polar substance, and basically what it means to be polar is a lopsided electrical charge that attracts other atoms. And this right here is a water molecule. We have 1 oxygen for 2 hydrogen molecules. And basically polarity means when the 2 hydrogen molecules, atoms, bond with the oxygen, they attach, kind of like Mickey Mouse ears. It looks like Mickey Mouse. And this gives it polarity. And basically that means that water, since it's polar, it allows other substances to dissolve into it. And it kind of acts as a magnet. Just like on a magnet there's a north and south end, this is our positively charged end and then our negatively charged end. And then right here we have polar and nonpolar, and we have an X, which just means that a nonpolar substance